So you'll remember last year the government tabled the austere budget, one full of cuts to post-secondary sectors and other sectors because of the so-called bitumen bubble and the shortfall that they were going to be faced with because of that. And so there was a projected $1.97 billion deficit. But over the year, oil and gas revenues were up. The province collected more income tax than they expected, and they also had higher investment returns, and so ended the year with a $755 million surplus. And so that was sort of presented as a very good news story for the province considering the year and considering all of the cuts that were in the budget last year.
This kind of budgeting allows them to move forward policy agendas under the guise of spending cutting all the time. I mean, you think about the assault on post-secondary education in the last budget, and you think about what that did to Thomas Lukaszik's reputation and Alison Redford's reputation, but they used the money issue as a way to further an ideological agenda. You know, oh, we have no money, so therefore we have to have Campus Alberta. Well, they want Campus Alberta, so the fact that they apparently have no money is the agenda item they use to move it forward. So constantly in this province, you know, we have no money is code for we want to do this. Pretending we have no money gives us political cover to do something that would otherwise be politically unpalatable.
No,
and it can
it can backfire on them as well. But this is a government, though, they're to themselves. They keep telling voters, look, we can have it all. You can have high spending, low taxes, and no deficit. And Klein began that mantra, and people now expect that. So anybody who says, I'm going to raise taxes or cut spending or change something is very unpopular, because you get have the opposition, like the Wild Rose, saying, hey, you can have it all. We can balance the budget through maybe more austere spending in some areas, but don't worry, you won't really notice it. We won't raise taxes. Only the NDP and Liberals are talking about it, as Paula pointed out, a more progressive system of taxation. And when the government actually had those round tables a year and a half ago, talking to people, what do we do about revenue? The experts were unanimous, saying change the tax structure.
No, and this isn't like some wacky lefty idea. I mean, these are economists from the University of Calgary who are not renowned for their left of center politics. I mean, the problem is that what this kind of peekaboo budgeting allows any government to do, and this isn't about Tories, any government that can play with the income stream this way can suddenly, we found money for a pet project here. Oh, we have no money, so we have to cut this thing there. It provides them with a constant political excuse to do things, because it's always justified or rationalized based on the budget, which is not a real document.
And that's exactly what the union said when it came to the way the numbers played out at the end of the year, because they said, you know, they were playing hardball with us, trying to force wage freezes, saying that they needed to exercise fiscal restraint, and now the numbers prove that that wasn't exactly what needed to happen.
Very, very quickly, are there consequences of this surplus on